everyone. My name is Kelsey Delmotte. I'm the city leader for Sofar Sounds Rochester, and I'm going to kick off today the same way I kick off every show by asking this question. Who has ever been to a bad concert? Okay, so some of us. So you buy the tickets, you make your dinner reservations, you plan your night out, and then you get there and you can't hear the band because the couple behind you won't shut up about their Wegmans trip or whatever it is they need to do after the show or tomorrow. So in 2009, there were two guys in London, Rafe and Rocky, and they were done. They were done with this scene. So they invited a local artist over to their home. They invited a couple of friends over and they asked them to trust them with a night out. And it went really well, and Songs from a Room was born. So in 2015, I brought it to Rochester with my team, and there are now 350 cities all over the world who are hosting Sofar shows. We do things a little bit differently. We're a little bit unique in that we host monthly semi-secret intimate shows, so never more than about 50 to 100 people in unique spaces all over the city of Rochester. So you never know exactly where you're going until just a couple days before, and the artists are always a total surprise to you. So you might see 3 bands that you've never heard of before, or you might be pleasantly surprised to find that your local favorite or your out-of-town favorite is on the bill that night. You entrust us with your night out. The element of surprise is very important to us. So a lot of cities do their shows in living rooms, but we have really found our groove with the small business community in Rochester. We actually got our start. We had our first show at the Brainery. Thanks, Danielle. And since then, we've been all over. We've hosted shows at Interstellar Motors in the Cumberland building. We've been at Surface Salon in the South Wedge, at Moorfire Glass Studio in Swilburg in my neighborhood. We've been at the Yards. We've been at RoCo in East End, in the Public Market. We've been in the spaceship at the top of the First Federal Building. We've done one in my office where I work during the day at Makeway in the Cascade District. So we've been kind of all over. We started this because we love live music. We grew up in the live music scene in Rochester, and we wanted to come back and be part of it in a way that was a little bit unique. And the other part of Sofar that is unique is that it's very intentional. So you can't just buy a ticket because you happen to be free that night. So our next show is on February 17th, and our guests apply online at our website, sofarsounds.com/Rochester, and they demonstrate essentially their intention to come to the show. About a week before, we'll send out an email. They have to confirm their spot, and then they show up. And we gather on the floor in a new space. We share a couple beers, and we connect with the artist in a way that's very rare. They're from me to you. So it's a very intimate, closed space. And the Sofar motto is be still and listen, and that's what we do. You can always count on your Sofar family once a month to get together and to revel in these artists and share their stories and their songs. So we're in year 3, and we're really energized by the response that we've gotten from the music community. And what we're looking for are people who love music like we do and who want to get involved and be part of something that's a little bit out of the ordinary. So if you or someone you know is interested in hosting a show, you want to play a show, if you want to just come to a show, please come find me afterwards, and we'll talk more. Thank you.